We were a little bit was during the Lit Academy where Jeremy was in. There was the Bjorg was in the
Yeah,
competition as well, and
yeah,
I got to meet somebody that's I think part of the show too as well. Shane Pinto.
yeah. Shane Pinto,
Shane
Shane
Pinto,
Sugar, Shane
yeah,
Pinto.
he's a character and a half. That guy, yeah, I love
Mouth
him.
on him. Yeah. So he's going to be, for the show. He bought the contracts for Genesis and Bjork. They also work as a tag team called Damage Incorporated.
Okay,
They're
wow.
undefeated in our promotion. So he has these guys, and he has guaranteed that they're both going to be walking away with it. He's like, he doesn't care if they both fight each other. He's going to have the championship. So yeah, he's there, and he's a fellow Lavalian, so he's going to be there. Also, we have a great ladies match. We have Rio's son from. She's originally from Vancouver, but she lived in San Francisco. She's here, and she's fighting Mac and Rose from the Saguenay area. They
Okay.
fought before. It was a good match, so we have that. We also have Kevin Bryan and Frankie Varillo. This tandem is outrageous, and they'll be fighting the hardcore tag team Feared the Beard. So that's going to be good. That's going to be fireworks. We also have another match, Chocolate City, Mustafa Jordan, Wilson, Colas versus, they're called L'Equipe, the team, and it's Emilio and the artist. And both those teams have been fighting all over Jonquière, Saguenay, uh, Chibougamau. They hate each other. They can't stand each other. So that's why I booked that. So right there, there's a story within those two guys.
Like it.
And then there's a few others. Mike Richards will be wrestling.
Any
Yane,
students from the students
yeah,
from the?
Yane
Yeah,
Harrison.
yeah.
He's been wrestling now for like about 7 months. He's in every promotion. He's 6'6", 200, about 195 pounds, 200 pounds,
Kind of guy.
20
Okay.
years old. And
20 years old, 6'6".
yeah,
My
20 years
God.
old. And he
Ooh.
has that wrestling feeling. Like he reminds me of, and I'm not comparing his first stuff, but the smoothness of a Barry Windham. You know what I mean? So, and if you ever watch how Barry Windham
Yeah.
wrestles, he just, or Randy Orton, I'm not saying that he's at that pedigree yet or that experience or even wrestles like them, but how he takes to it, how he takes to wrestling. And there's a certain smoothness and a confidence about him. So I think that if he stays healthy, continuing to listen uh, to vets and be knowledgeable and be a student of the game, he's gonna be a player. So him, William Colas, also a lot of people don't know he came from my school. He's teaming with Mustafa. Mustafa was the former champion before,
Okay.
but now they're a tag team. And everybody who's watched them says it's a good chemistry. Some people have compared them to Harlem Heat.
Okay. Wow.
So yeah.
Very
So
good
that's
comparison.
it.
Hall of
Yeah,
Famers right there. Yeah.
yeah, that's it. So
Yeah.
yeah, just once you're compared or you're in that circle, that's
Yeah.
good. So there's 8 matches, and what's great about these shows and that we're starting to do shows is that it gives an incentive to my trainees who've already had incentive just to wrestle. They'll be like, okay, hopefully I'll be able to do a show for you. Like we have one show, one match, Johnny Taco versus Paulo Triassi. And what's crazy is I remember looking at Johnny Taco in the crowd with his parents, watching, wide eyed. Then he came to the school, worked hard, and now he's wrestling. And he's not just wrestling here. Like one thing that I do is I don't want you just specifically to wrestle for my promotion. You need to get seasoning. You need to get experience. You don't want to be in a situation where you're wrestling all the people and there's a comfort level and you're just used to it. And then when you wrestle somebody, there's there's a divergence.
Yeah.
There's something. So all these guys that I mentioned are already wrestling in different places, but now they're coming home October 30th at in Laval, next to the Place Belle near Montmorency.
Okay.
Tickets are $15. Already the pre-sale is doing really, really good.